You caught me, I was having a bite. It's Terry from No Crumbs Left, and today we're going to show you how to make Sloppy Joe in a bag. So much fun to make. Get the whole family involved. Let's go. Sloppy Joes, I mean, just on their own, they're so good, but we're going to show you something kind of fun to do with them today. Plenty of different spices, tomato. Don't worry, you can get to the recipe. This is a family favorite and something I love to eat again and again. So I've got a bit of olive oil heating. Now that's nice and warm. I'm going to put the beef in, and I'm going to get this. Isn't this beautiful, by the way? And I'm going to get it cooked down before I next add the celery and the onions, but not before I take half of my salt and get this salted up. This is leaner beef. You can absolutely do one that isn't as lean, but you might then absorb some of the grease. So we're putting everything in, like the red peppers and the garlic, and we're going to now add this all and continue to just, let it saute up for, 5 to 8 minutes. But don't worry, there's a whole recipe. Lots of great spices to take it next level. My secret is, of course, sumac. And then, once we get that all mixed up, we're going to add the brown sugar. There is a version with no sugar, but it is so delicious with a bit of brown sugar. I've got apple cider vinegar, and I've got my balsamic. And I know you're like, Terry, that's a lot of ingredients. I'm a lots of ingredients gal. That is kind of essentially who I am. And there are other things you can make that are easier, but this is so amazing. You're going to love it. You can double it. You can freeze it. And it's just so satisfying and makes life better. Now, this is complete personal preference. I, frankly, don't like a chunky tomato sauce. So here's chipotle and adobo. It is going to be a little bit of heat. And then the tomato paste. And we're going to puree this all together and add this to the Sloppy Joe. And pretty soon we're going to get it into the oven cooking for a long time. So I'm going to do the tomatoes. Tomato whole blend. Don't worry, we're going to get every little bit of that. And we're going to do a little Worcestershire. We're going to do a little hot sauce. We're going to get this mixed up. I think I still have more salt to add, but maybe I added it. And then we're going to get it in the oven. So we've got this. There's still some in here. So what I'm going to do is put a bit of water, puree it, and add this last little bit so I can get all the tomato. Boy, is that good, to the dish. Isn't that kind of a miracle? We got all of that. And you can always add a little bit of water to this. And now, oops, we're going to stir it up. We're going to be sure to get any of these wonderful patina on the bottom. And this is going to go into the oven and cook. So here I have this roasting pan. I'm making a bain-marie. There's some water in it, and it's going to cook all of this with a lot of wonderful moisture. Some of you are just going to go right into your whatever it's called, slow cooker, and you can do that your own way, but let's get this going. So, you've seen these either called like Frito pie or taco. What's it called, Lily? Taco and what?
Walking taco.
Walking taco. So we want to do our own spin on that with these amazing Sloppy Joes. So the idea is you can take whatever chip you want, you can take all the toppings, and you want to head over to Substack to see what we're doing because it's a good one. So this is really fun. Get individual bags of chips, which, by the way, is not as easy as it used to be. But get them, or just do them in a bowl if you want. And then from here, we're going to start to build. So first step is put some Sloppy Joe right on here, and we want the cheese to melt. So let's just follow it up immediately with cheese. So now we're going to add pickles. Anything you love on a Sloppy Joe. We're going to put some sour cream, much or as little as you like. We're going to put some marinated onions, and it's because my kitchen, I can use my hands in my own kitchen. And then it's like whatever you like. If you want chives, it's chives. If you want green onion, it's green onion. If you want a bit of lettuce, it's a bit of lettuce. And then you have it. You have a fabulous dinner. Everybody makes their own, whatever kind of chips that they want. Scoop and eat, and you're going to love it.